So it occurred to me that if I do this show on Monday instead of Tuesday, I could give you guys more opportunity to decide on what movies you want to check out on Tuesday. Also, if I change the title around, it allows me to get a little bit more creative and add some new things to the show. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you guys to the new and improved Mikey's Movie Monday. That is so cheesy. So the title of this show, Mikey's Movie Monday, might be a little bit cheesy, but I think that intro was fantastic. What's going on, everyone? My name is Mikey. This is another episode of Colossal Analysis. So for starters, I kind of want to add the box office results and kind of talk about them. So I'm going to talk about the top 5 this weekend, and then later in the show, I'll give my prediction of what I think next week is going to look like. So for starters, coming in at number 1, so I think nobody's surprised. It definitely did not surprise me. I love the movie, gave it a 9 out of 10 in my review. Snow White and the Huntsman, making $56.2 million this weekend at the box office. Now, this movie is fantastic. I definitely see it staying in the top 5 for a couple more weeks. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely go check it out. It's a good time. And then coming in second place with Men in Black 3, making $29.3 million, which may sound like a lot and be good, but this film's budget was $375 million. And as of May 27th, it had only made like $67 million. There is no way this film is going to make its budget back. I predict it being in the top 5, maybe 1, maybe 2 more weeks, but there's no way it's going to make its budget back, not even come close. And then in third place, that powerhouse that we all love, The Avengers, ranking in another $20 million to its already huge grossing bank account. That's not what I was thinking of, but we'll go with it. Adding $20 million to its increasing bank account. The movie is fantastic. If you're one of the like 3 people that have not yet seen this film, definitely run out, stop what you're doing, and go check it out. The film is great. You'll be entertained. I guarantee it. And then in the 4th and 5th spot, only being offset by like 0.1 million, with Battleship coming in 4th place with 4.8 million, and in 5th place, The Dictator with 4.7 million. Now, I have not seen either one of these films because they both look terrible, and so that's awful to say, but they both do look terrible. I tried to avoid it, and I gotta say, I did not expect them to be in the box office this long. I'm giving them maybe 1 or 2 more, not even 2, I'm giving them both 1 week and then they're out of the top 5. Alright, so let's jump from Sunday into tomorrow for new DVD and Blu-ray releases. Movie that every Call of Duty tryhard wishes they could be a part of in real life. But their controlling skills won't transfer in. Never mind, that was a bad segment, let's just move on. Of course, I am talking about Act of Valor. Act of Valor is that film that stars active duty Navy SEALs. Now, of course, with that being said, if you are somebody that is huge on acting and feels that acting is one of the major parts of a film, this movie is not for you. Because like I said, these are active duty Navy SEALs, not professionally trained actors. But if you're like me and you want to see these Navy SEALs use all the gadgets that we see in Call of Duty in real life and see how they actually take down these guys and show the brotherhood and the bond between all of them, I definitely recommend checking this film out. Now, the second movie coming out tomorrow, I have not yet seen, and I've heard a couple things about it. But never fear, if you had seen my What to Expect When You're Expecting review, I had a special guest on that episode, and she is going to be telling you about Safe House. So, without further ado, let's jump to my mother.
Christy McBee here. You want to know about Safe House? Comes out on Tuesday on Blu-ray or DVD. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't rent it. I'd give it a 3 out of 10 if I'm in a good mood. Denzel Washington, Ryan Reynolds. Great actors, good-looking men. That's about all it's got going for you. Typical movie. Somebody's chasing them, somebody gets hurt. We see this whole drama about somebody's hurt for a while, and somebody's chasing them again. Somebody else gets hurt. That's the movie.
God, these lights are so freaking hot. we're back. Thanks, Mom. Now, do you remember earlier this year when we were treated to a classic Disney movie in the making? It made so much money at the box office, and everybody just loved it. Oh, you don't? Maybe that's because there wasn't a classic Disney movie that came out earlier this year, but instead, that great disaster, John Carter. John Carter was such a disaster that CEO of Disney, Rich Ross, resigned from his position because of the embarrassment. Which, that's probably not the reason why he resigned, but I'm going to assume it was because of the embarrassing factor that was John Carter. So, if you want to see that, you can always, go check out the Disney film that bombed. And finally, The Rock versus a giant lizard. That's all this movie needed to get me into the theater. And of course, I am talking about Journey to the Mysterious Island. Now, this film, it's definitely a step up from its predecessor, Journey to the Center of the Earth. It's a fun little action film. It's definitely a fun family film. If you are forced to watch it or you want to see it, you'll be entertained for a couple hours. But if you pass on it or you just miss it, it's not going to mean anything. You'll still be the same person. So if you see it, you'll be entertained. If you pass on it, no big deal. Alright, so jumping from Tuesday to Friday, let's talk about the theatrical releases that are going to be coming out. We get one for adults and one for children. First off, let's talk about the adults. Prometheus, directed by Ridley Scott, and of course is the prequel to the 1979 film Alien, which was also directed by Scott. Now, other than the fact that this is the prequel to Alien, I was originally sold on this film because Michael Fassbender was cast in it, and I have yet to see a film in which he has been in that has been bad. Almost everything has been great. Now, I also think that since Scott is back directing this film, it'll be pretty accurate to the original, as well as we might see a couple fun Easter eggs. There is no doubt in my mind that during this film, we should be in for a fun sci-fi horror film that will not only deliver a great time at the movies, as well as a great movie, but also scare the crap out of us. And now, the kid movie, Madagascar 3. I have absolutely no idea what to even say about this film. I feel that the Madagascar franchise has went on long enough. I did find the first one enjoyable because of its fun and unique idea. However, the second one, though a fun family film, very forgettable. The Madagascar franchise has also had their own Christmas specials, as well as their own television show on Nickelodeon. Now, I feel that by now they have to be scraping the bottom of the barrel with new ideas, and since they're at the bottom of the barrel and scraping for them, these new ideas can't be that great. However, kids more than likely will be entertained by this film with the return of their favorite zoo animals, as well as some brand new circus ones. So now we go full circle from Friday back to Sunday, looking at next week's box office. I'm going to give my predictions for it, and then also feel free in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think is going to come in the top 5. So I think with number 5, we are going to finally see the Avengers at the bottom. Number 4 will be Men in Black 3. Number 3 will be Snow White. And then 1 and 2, I think I'm going to say Prometheus in second and Madagascar in first, because I feel that the children demographic is going to outweigh the horror. So I think that just because of that, the Madagascar is going to take first. Alright, so if you enjoyed this little weekly look, I guess, if you enjoyed this little weekly future glimpse, which some of this is making sense, I'm just rambling, leave me a rating, I really appreciate it. Also feel free to hit that subscribe button above my head. Like I said, leave your comments in the description about what you think is going to take the box office this weekend. My name is Mikey, and this has been another episode of Colossal Analysis. I will see you guys next time.